and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. Today we'll be taking a look and unboxing the Black Moon Lilith Cosmic Alchemy Oracle and the Black Moon Lilith Rising, How to Unlock the Power of the Dark Divine Feminine through Astrology book, both of which are by Adama, Sesay, and the artwork for the Oracle is by Carlos Fama. Now, both of these are published by Hay House, and Hay House did send me these for the purpose of a review. They released on October 3rd, and I apologize that they didn't go up in October. I got really sick in October and wasn't able to film whatsoever, so I just had a bunch of things piling up to film. So let's get into it now. I haven't even looked at the deck or the book. I haven't done really anything except take off the plastic from the box, and I took off the paper from around the cards inside. So the Oracle deck is a 44 card deck and guidebook. We will take a look at the book after. So for now, I'm just going to put it here to the side. And we're just going to take a look at this particular deck. So in the back here, it says, become an empowered creator of your reality through the dark divine feminine. Created by Adama, Sesay of Lilith Astrology, the Black Moon Lilith Cosmic Alchemy Oracle channels the alchemy of ancient archetypes like Lilith and Adam, the first man and woman, whose narrative is steeped in rebellion and transformation. It combines the esoteric wisdom of astrology, Black Moon Lilith through the 12 zodiac signs, dark divine deities, and hermetic alchemy to activate healing, shadow work, and self-actualization. Now, this retails for $19.99 in the US, $25.99 in Canada. Of course, Hay House is always having sales, so you can definitely check this out on their website using the link below and see if they have any sales going on. The box itself is like a gloss, so it kind of gets stuck a bit. You gotta yank it open. So we have break free and reclaim your power written on the inside. And then we have the Black Moon Lilith symbol at the bottom. Okay, so I'll put that over here. So let's take a look at the guidebook first. So what do we have here? Same thing that's on the back of the box. I'm not going to reread that. Okay, so we have a table of contents here. So we have an introduction. It's a very long introduction. Then we have the Black Moon Lilith cards in every zodiac sign. Then we have the Dark Divine Archetype cards. So Lilith, Eve, Adam, Adama, the Phoenix, Black Madonna, Mary Magdalene, Ashra, and Queen Jezebel. Then we have astrological planet cards. Love that. Ooh, the nodes of the moon. Then we have the Alchemy Ascension cards. Then we have about the author, secret hermetic references, and acknowledgements. Okay. Okay, so who and what is Lilith? Interesting. The power of the dark energy. Lilith and Black women. The ancient magic of alchemy. We have some key terms in alchemy, which is great. The magnum opus of the 12 gates of alchemy. Good information if you're not familiar with alchemy. We have the seven hermetic principles. And we have about the cards. Okay. We have using the cards. Love that. Ooh, we have some spreads. So we have a daily, 3 card, very traditional, We have a cosmic shadow astrological spread. Ooh, Mars, Saturn, and Pluto. We have a as within, so without manifestation spread. Love that. A lunar illumination spread with a moon, sun, lunar eclipse, and solar eclipse. Do we have cards for the lunar and solar eclipse? Curious to know. Nose of the moon. No, it doesn't look like it. Then we have an astrological ancestral healing spread. So your ascendant, your descendant, Imam Coli and Midhaven, and then north and south nodes. North and south nodes. Interesting. I'm going to do these. And we have a Black Moon Lilith Dark Alchemy spread. Adam and Lilith relationship spread. Interesting. Your heart's desire, how they feel about you, where they see your relationship going. I don't know if I really like these two particular questions. I'd more like to stick with the person at hand, but Alchemy Ascension spread. Interesting. So we have one for every single card. Interesting. This looks really cool. I want to do some of those spreads. I have to figure out which tarot deck I want to use with this, though. Black Moon, Lilith, and Aries. Okay, so we get into the cards now. So we have, I guess, the key phrase, information, dark divine feminine shadow work, masculine shadow work, and then an affirmation. Is it like that for everything? Okay, when we get into the other stuff, though. Okay, so that's how it is for the zodiac cards. Now, if we get into the people, we just have the blurbs and then the affirmations. Okay, and then when we get into the planet cards, we have blurb and then information when it's in different signs, like titles, and we still have an affirmation. Okay. So it still gives the same thing, like when it's in a specific sign, it gives you like a title meaning. Okay, that's good. Ooh, the nodes of the moon. Okay. Nothing about this. Just talk about Vedic astrology, though. Okay, then we have the alchemy. So we do have some shadow work stuff with the alchemy. Okay, then we have about the author, about the illustrator, and some sacred hermetic references. Interesting. Okay, then we have some acknowledgements and some copyright stuff at the back. Okay, great. So I'll put that over there. Okay. So these are glossy, but they feel like a type of gloss that's going to be not sticky. Hopefully, we'll see. So these are the backs. Ooh. They are glossy. You're going to see everything in them. Okay, so we have Black Moon Lilith in Aries. I need to find a tarot deck to pair with this. I don't know what I would use. I really love the colors. Wow, look at this. It's easier to read in person, I will say that. It's just, they're glossy. It's hard to capture on camera. collages are really cool. Someone's going to have to give me some suggestions in the comments of what kind of tarot deck would go well with this. That's mass market, preferably, because indie is hard for me to buy. It's always $100 for a deck. I can't really be spending that kind of money on a deck right now. Also, be careful. Some cards will stick together, so just be mindful of that. I have to check what my Lilith is in. I don't remember my chart. I really love this one. Look at the mask. So cool. Oh, I love this. Look at that. This is beautiful, honestly. Okay, so we have Lilith. So now we're in the people cards. We have Eve. Adam. Adama. The Phoenix. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. Birth. It's like a cycle. So he goes from birth until death. Birth until death. I feel like these would go really well with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, for sure. I'm trying to think what tarot I can use with this. The Queen of the Moon Oracle, the Elemental Oracle, the Animal one. Those ones would go really well with this from Rockpool because of the collage and the kind of CGI feel of the people. Okay, and then we get into planet cards. Interesting. Venus. Uranus. Neptune. And Pluto. Oh wait, we have the nodes of the moon. Right, forgot about that. Nodes of the moon. And then we get into the alchemy portion of the cards. Really cool. Wow, look at that. This is really interesting to look at. Separation. Conjunction. Whoa. This is really cool. Spiritual magic. Oops. Multiplication. And projection. Okay, let's see how this shuffles. The cardstock is a little bit thin, but that might be a good thing. I think, yeah, it shuffles really well. Very light when it comes to shuffling. I really like the collage. I think that the artist, Carlos, did a great job. It's really cool. And I think this would pair well with, like I said, the Queen of the Moon, and then the, was it the Elemental, probably, Oracle, and they also have an animal one, but I don't have that one. But I'm wondering what tarot would pair well with this, honestly. I need some mass market suggestions, so if you can give me some, that would be great. Okay, so let's pull 2 cards. Okay. Okay, so we're going to read these 2, and then we'll take a look at the book table of contents. Okay, so let's read the moon first. This is number 23. So obviously they're numerological, sequential in the book, so easy to find, but they are in the table of contents if you would like to look there as well, which is one thing I really love about Hay House guidebooks. Okay, 23, the moon, intuition and emotional healing. The moon is the internal cosmic mother reflecting the paternal sun. She is a nurturing and life-giving luminary, ruling over the psyche and emotions of her children here on Earth. When you receive the Moon Oracle card in a reading, it indicates a strengthening of your intuition and increased receptivity. The answers you seek are already inside of you. Listen to your gift of psychic awareness and allow it to guide your way forward. If something doesn't feel right, reflect on why. You may be feeling a sense of fatigue, and the moon is encouraging you to pour into yourself right now. Have you taken time to nurture yourself? In astrology, the moon represents your emotional reactions, soul, and internal nature. The moon takes around 2.5 days to move through a zodiac sign, and it rules over the water sign of Cancer. Mother Moon also represents your comfort zone and the relationship you had with your mother in astrology. This is how you were conditioned as a child, making this unconscious part of your personality. The key is to nurture your moon by understanding what emotionally aligns with you and consciously making decisions to support it. It's incredibly important to understand and honor your moon's signs, as your emotions are part of your manifestation power. If you don't feel emotionally aligned in your life, to your moon's needs, it can create inner turmoil. The following is a quick guide to what your moon sign needs to feel emotionally aligned. The moon changes zodiac signs every 2 to 3 days, so you will need to look at your birth chart to determine yours. So it says your emotional needs according to your moon sign. Moon in Aries, leadership. Moon in Taurus, security. Moon in Gemini, communication. Moon in Cancer, nurturing. Moon in Leo, creativity. Moon in Virgo, intelligence. Moon in Libra, harmony. Moon in Scorpio, stability. Moon in Sagittarius, freedom. Moon in Capricorn, structure. Moon in Aquarius, intellect. Moon in Pisces, sensitivity. So my moon is in Scorpio, so I require stability. Then it says, an affirmation, your psychic awareness is increasing. Listen to this information and allow it to guide your way. So for the moon, this is what I read. All of this, plus this, and lastly this. Okay, so now let's read 42. Oops, there we go. 42. Exaltation. Exaltation, master manifester. Exaltation is the feeling of joy, elation, and peace. This phrase describes the Hermetic principle of correspondence. As above, so below. As below, so above. As within, so without. When you receive this card, it is a sign that you are a master alchemist. You've transmuted darkness into light and are now using the power of your life force to bend your reality to your will. To explain the state of consciousness as an esoteric level, we can look at what exaltation means in astrology. This is part of the metaphysical concept of essential dignities, which describes the condition of a planet based on the zodiac sign it's placed in. An exalted planet can express itself without limitation versus the opposite, the fall, which hinders its strength. For example, the sun is exalted in the fire sign of Aries because it can thrive in this passionate energy. Aries represents the individual and the self, so the sun can be itself there. In Aries' opposite sign, Libra, the sun is in its fall position, creating a shadow around identity. Libra identifies itself through relationships with others. So if this is your placement, codependency can cause you to dim your light until later in life. Interesting. Okay. Exaltation phase shadow work. So look at your birth chart to see if you have any exalted planets. Tapping into the power of these can help you during this phase of your journey. The exalted planets are Sun in Aries, Moon in Taurus, Mercury in Virgo, Venus in Pisces, Mars in Capricorn, Jupiter in Cancer, and Saturn in Libra. I don't have any of these, I don't think. And then the affirmation is, you are a master alchemist, seamlessly crafting your reality around you. So this is what I read. And this. I really like the guidebook so far, just based on the 2 that I've read. I think that it's really great. Good information, very detailed. I feel like if you're a beginner and someone who doesn't really understand astrology too much, you might get some good information within your reading. Though you may need to also do your own research as well, of course. So, yes. So I'm going to move on now to the book. So let's change up the view and check out the table of contents in the book and see what kind of information is in that. So then we have the Black Moon Lilith Rising, How to Unlock the Power of the Dark Divine Feminine Through Astrology by Adama Sesay. So in the back here, it says, demystifying Black Moon Lilith in astrology. Who is Lilith? While there are different forms of her spirit, she is most known as the first woman, a defiant force who would not obey Adam, the first man. Demonized for her refusal to submit to patriarchal opposition, she was in fact a powerful woman who reclaimed her divine sovereignty. In astrology, her archetype offers potent shadow work to heal this ancient feminine wound. This work is made in the rebellious spirit of Lilith. Here, Adama Sesay interprets the Black Moon Lilith astrological placement through her lens as a Black woman who has experienced firsthand the archetype of Lilith's myth, systematic racism, prejudice, misogyny, and sexism. Black Moon Lilith is the lunar apogee that empowers you to face and alchemize your inner demons. Lilith confronts you with what you have been sweeping under the rug and urges you to cut ties with what no longer serves you. Though she appears to everyone's birth chart, Black Moon Lilith manifests differently for each person. This book provides interpretation of Black Moon Lilith in the 12 zodiac signs, astrological houses, and in aspect with other planets. The real value of astrology comes with knowledge. When knowledge is absorbed through repetition and integration into your daily life. To help you do that, Sesay includes a 13-day guided spiritual alchemy practice to help you connect with the energy of the Black Moon Lilith, understand her influence in your life, and integrate her transformative power. So this book does retail for $17.99 in the US, $23.99 in Canada. As I stated earlier, Hay House sent me this for the purposes of review. So let's take a look. We, of course, have the Oracle, which I just showed. Okay, so here is a table of contents. So we have Ancient Myth, Astrology, Black Moon Lilith Rising, Black Moon Lilith through the zodiac signs, houses, natal chart, or aspects rather in natal chart, manifesting, Black Moon Lilith and Black ancestral trauma, healing with Lilith, 13 days to self-empowerment. We have a conclusion, appendix. So we have 6 appendices, and then we have endnotes, bibliography, acknowledgments about the author, and about the illustrator. Awesome. So we do have images from the deck in here. So we have the introduction. We have some history. Okay, Black Moon Lilith. Lilith Rising. Okay, so here we have information about the zodiac signs. So it goes through every single zodiac sign. Then we go through the houses. The different houses. And then we go through aspects. Does it state like specifically what type of aspects? Well, it gives some information on the aspects. Okay. Ooh, a return. 36. Okay. 9, 18, 27, 36. I'm turning 32, so maybe I'll check that out when I turn 36. That's really cool. And then we have the 13-day self-empowerment. Interesting. And then, of course, we have charts in the back and the appendix and things like that. With some keywords. And notes, bibliography, acknowledgements. And then about the author and about the illustrator from the Oracle. And then we have some information on Hay House and things like that. Though I do highly recommend signing up for their newsletter there that they have on their website, because they do send you emails when they have sales. So yes. So it seems interesting. I'm excited to read this in combination with working with the deck. I think it will be interesting, especially that 13-day self thing that's going on at the end. I think that will be very interesting to do together. So yeah, I'm excited. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this particular book. I'd love to hear from you on if you would get this book with the deck, or if you would just get the deck. I'd love to hear from you no matter what. So that was the Black Moon Lilith Oracle and book. I do thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it's greatly appreciated and it helps me in the long run. Thanks so much, and I hope that you have a great day.